Hi guys, we're going to keep working on decomposing figures to find the area of the entire figure. We are going to work with a little bit more complicated figures than we have the last couple days. You'll need your math packet, a pencil, ruler, an eraser, and we're going to go to page 329, which is where we left off. Just a reminder, we find area by finding the length and the width. This is for a square or a rectangle. So same formula. We are going to be looking at how we would do that with a figure that has a minimum of 8 rectangles and or squares. So I'm going to draw one on this centimeter grid paper. We'll see how many. I am going to now draw in lines in pink to show where I'm decomposing this figure. I now have 5 different rectangles. One is actually a square, but it's still a rectangle. And then we are going to mark in our length and width for each one. And you guys got good at that with the other ones that we did yesterday. So here we are. You have our first one, a 2 by 2. I'm going to put an X in that spot because now we're working with so many of them. This will help me to keep track which ones I've done. Here I have a 3 by 6, and now I'm going to stick an X in that. Then I have a 4 by 3. I'm going to put an X in that one. Now I have a 3 by 6, and I'm going to put an X in that one. And I have a 3 by 8, and I will put an X in that one. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rectangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parentheses with multiplication and attached by addition signs. Now, in order to figure these out, I need to figure out what each one is. So we have 4, 18. I'm writing it down on a scrap piece of paper. I have 12, 18, and 24. On my scrap paper, I'm going to add it on that. So I'm doing 4 and 18 are the first two. Then I get 22, and I'm going to add 12 to that. Put the answer there. Then I'm going to add 18 to that. And then I'm going to add 24 to that. So if I have 4, 18, 12, 18, and 24, 4, 18, 12, 18, and 24, I should have come up with 76 centimeters squared. I highly suggest you use a scrap of paper when you're doing more than a couple equations. Don't try to do everything mentally. That's where we make mistakes, especially when there's so many numbers involved. There's nothing wrong with using the scrap piece of paper just like I did. All right, so we're going to look at page 329, numbers 13 and 14. I'm going to have you pause the video now and try number 13. And then when we start the video and you're ready, you will then check your work. Try to get as few of rectangles as possible. So here we go. Pause me now. All right, I'll come back. Let's see what you got. I put one there and one there to get as few of the rectangles as possible. And I got a 5 by 2, a 1 by 2, and a 2 by 5. I put them each in parentheses. So I should have put an X for each one as I did them. You then should have come up with 22 centimeters squared. All right, now you try number 14. Pause the video and you can start it when you are ready to check your work. All right, welcome back. Here we go. I put lines here to make as few of rectangles as possible. And then I found their length and width. I put them into equations. Each one got checked off to make sure I did them. I had the 1 by 6, the 3 by 2, and the 1 by 6. I then can multiply each of those and then add them together. All right. You now need to go stay on that page. You're going to do numbers 15 and 16 on your own. Then you are going to make your own shape with at least 4 rectangles or squares on your centimeter paper. And that is a separate stapled packet from your bag of supplies that I packed for you. Then find its area with one equation like I did before, but you can use your scrap paper to do the work just like I did here. So use the scrap paper to add. See if you can do more than 5 rectangles than I did. So you guys have a bigger piece of paper. I could only fit so much on this screen. Take a picture of your finished work, open a new Google Doc, name it your name with page 329 after it, share it with me so I should at least see the 2 problems from page 329 plus 1 figure of your own. Good luck. Upload your pictures, share it with me. Can't wait to see what you come up with. Have a great night.